Hey guys, welcome back. It's day 76 of 100 Days of Making Comics, and I've jumped right into color. I've got this first page flatted completely, backgrounds and all. Yeah. It took about an hour and a half. Also took me a little bit of time to get all my settings tweaked so that it would, that the areas would fill in the way I wanted them to fill in and everything. But that being said, I do mostly digital art. Most everything I do is digital, aside from I do work in a sketchbook. I do some traditional pieces, like the Art Snacks Challenge piece I did the other day. And the argument still comes up sometimes that I see it pop up sometimes that digital art isn't real art, and which is bullshit. Digital artists still have to sit there and use the same skills all other artists use to make their pieces. There's no magic button that lets us just create amazing works of art. We actually have to use the artistic skills we've learned in life to actually make the art we are trying to make. There's because I'm someone who tries to do both traditional drawings and sketches, because I do use a sketchbook a lot, and I try to give that sketchbook as much attention as I can. Because if I'm not drawing in a sketchbook at the same time I'm also doing things digitally, I get rusty. Because drawing traditionally doesn't have some of the conveniences that drawing digitally does. I mean, there are tweaks and tricks to make things easier while drawing digitally, and it actually makes the process a lot faster. And I think that's the whole reason why a lot of companies don't generally do traditional media to create products anymore, is because it's faster to do things digitally. It's faster to animate that way. It's faster to do comics that way. You don't have, there's no waiting for paints to dry or inks to dry. It just makes everything a lot faster. But there's also that feeling that you don't have something tangible when you're doing digital art unless you print it out, but you never really have an original work. The whole reason I like doing traditional art is because there's that tactile feeling. Like, it's much different drawing on a piece of paper than with the way it is drawing on a glass screen, like what I do with my interactive display. And it's or even like, say, my phone or the laptop I have. And it's also a lot messier drawing with pencil and all of that, because if I'm really like dead set, like in the zone drawing on paper, my hands will be covered in graphite. And I use a pretty hard lead when I draw on my sketchbook. I actually think I use F in my mechanical pencil, because for it just like HB is even too soft for me, because it just seems to smudge everywhere. And I used to use B lead, which was even worse. But like, I like both, and they're both very valid forms of art. But I'm kind of rambling, so I'm gonna shut up now, and I will see you guys tomorrow.